Guys, welcome to my channel, Bossed Up Mindset. I am your money mindset money coach, Haley Cunningham, and today I'm at my office in Keller Williams, and I want to talk to you about episode 10. Yes, we're already on episode 10. If you watched all other 9 episodes, comment down below. I am a legend. I've already watched all the other episodes. Okay. So basically, the reason why I really needed to get on today and do this video is because this video is very important. This video is about the discipline behind success, because you can manifest success all day, you can want it all day, but without discipline, nothing is going to happen and nothing will grow, because the consistency is key. So, how do you build consistency? How do you build discipline? That is from daily habits, and that is the most thing I've learned from real estate, from school, from everything. Your daily habits form the person that you are, and it forms your reality. It doesn't matter what you manifest if you wake up in the morning and your habits are horrible, right? And you eat like crap, and you don't exercise, and you don't go to school, and your habits, if you're habitually doing these things, you're going to turn into that person. 111 on the clock. New beginnings only happen when you make them happen. Just like the scientific law of motion, an object at motion stays in motion, an object at rest stays in rest. So if you're in rest and you're having trouble getting out of rest, you just need to get started, and then you need to stay in motion. And if in your motion doing something you don't want to be doing, you just need to put that to rest. Put it to rest and do something else. It's very simple, guys. Your life is formed by your habits. Period, blank, period. So if you want to have a successful life, you need to develop successful habits. So, next question, what are the habits of successful people? So, successful people wake up in the morning early, they get ready, they put on their right thinking cap. So, I found from my research of how to build businesses and how to, because I have real estate, Etsy, affiliate, I have all these things I want to do, and I want to be successful in every single area of my life, not just business, in health, in relationships, in family as well. 222 on the clock. I want to be happy with my family, my friends. I want to have a fulfilled life. And the way you do that is not by burning yourself out every day, by bending your back over. It's by the little, tiny, consistent things you do every day. So, when you wake up in the morning, I always like to, obviously get up kind of early, try to get up, move my body a little bit, maybe take a shower, get ready, do my hair, do my makeup, listen to a motivational podcast or a video or something that will get me going. Like if I wake up and I don't feel that drive, I need to install that drive into me. So what I do is I watch a video on YouTube about money mindset, or there was a video I watched this morning that actually inspired me a lot that I'll put in the description. I don't remember what it was, but I'll put it in the description. Shout out to that person for motivating me to get up and start my day, because I've gotten so much more done today just by getting up a few hours earlier. Just by getting up at 6 or 7 in the morning, you can get so much more done, feel so much more productive, look so much better. So that's a number one thing, is getting up early. And also, before you go to bed, that's another thing, making sure that you set yourself up for success. But making sure that you take your makeup off so that when you wake up in the morning, you don't look crazy and you're not busting out with acne. Make sure that you brush your hair so that when you wake up in the morning, it's not hard to do your hair. Like, put your outfit aside for the day so you don't have to spend an hour picking out your outfit. Like, if you spend 20 minutes of your night preparing for the next day, just getting your outfit ready, maybe writing down your to-do list so that when you get up, you just start going. And, getting healthily, maybe even doing a little exercise, like those types of things are going to set you up for success. So setting yourself up for success by evening routines, and then in the morning, making sure you're getting up and going so that you can set your day up for success. And that's how you become a successful person. And even when you don't feel like it, you need to do these things. Even when you don't feel like it, you need to still go to the gym. If you have work, and let's say you have an emergency, or if you have something else that comes up, it's fine. But if you just don't feel like it for no reason, you don't have anything else you're doing besides going home and watching Netflix, you should be doing the gym, or you should be doing your homework, or you should be doing your other thing. Just get that done first, and then you could watch Netflix guilt-free. So everybody knows what their to-do list is. I feel like what the biggest problem is in their life. All you need to do is take action towards that problem. So if your house is dirty, just clean it. If your grades are bad, just do your more homework, do tutoring, call your teachers. If you're failing at your job, work harder, put in more hours, put in more effort. Maybe study, maybe get more certificates. Like, there's always something you can do because you are in control of your life. So basically, just having that discipline involves daily habits and also understanding that you are choosing, you're no matter what, it's a choice, right? You're either choosing to lay in bed for another hour or you're choosing to get up and brush your teeth, go to work early and get more work done for your family. So do you choose lazy or do you choose you? And you have to love yourself enough to choose you. And think about that. So people who get up in the morning, they put their makeup on every single day, they do an amazing cute little outfit every day. You think they hate themselves? No, they love themselves so much that they get up every day and do their routine. And then at night they probably take it all off, do a cute little, night routine. If you want your life to be like that, all you have to do is start doing those things. And then the more you do it, like I think it's with habits. I want to look this up. What's the science behind it? How many times do you have to do something before it becomes a habit? 20, so it says 21 days here, which that's crazy because I turn 21 tomorrow. But it says it depends on the person and the habit. But research says it takes 21 days to form a habit, but that's actually an oversimplification. It says blah, 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 blah. It says from 18 to 200 days, with the average being 66 days. So the whole point is that it takes repetition. You need to do it over and over and over and over again. Like, when you go to school, you don't just go once and then, whatever. You go every single day, even if you don't feel like it. And that's what forms a habit, and that's what makes you go. And that's why you get up in the morning and you put on your clothes for school because you're used to doing that. So if you make yourself get up every day, do your get your mind right, do your makeup, go to work, you're gonna end up doing that every day because you get used to doing that because you form the habit. So all you need to do is start implementing your dream life, and then it will become a habit eventually. So yeah, so I don't know, let me look up because I don't have the best tips how to make good habits stick. I just know, like, in my life that this has been the number one deal breaker for me is habits. And like, it's the thing that either breaks me or makes me. Like, either I watch Netflix every day at 8 o'clock and I don't get no homework done and I'm gonna fail my class, or I actually do my homework every day at 8 o'clock, get better, and attend all my classes. So it's like, it really just depends on you. But yeah, it says don't try to overdo your whole life at once. That's true. So with me, I start little. So like how I said, little things matter. So don't just be like, okay, I'm gonna be the most. If you want to be like a successful entrepreneur, you don't have to be like, I'm gonna get up and make a business deal and do this and that and this and that. Like, you can take little things, little actions to step into that lifestyle. Anchor to an existing habit. That's a good one. So for me, like, when I get up in the morning, I always, get up at a certain time, and then I need to go to the bathroom because that's me. Like, I don't know about other people, but when I get up at like 6 or 7, I have to go to the bathroom. So whenever I do that, I make myself continue. Like, I tell myself, an object in motion stays in motion. If I could get up right now, I could keep going. Like, and I could get back in bed and sleep for 2 or 3 more hours, but what I'm trying to do is make myself, have the habit of, when I get up out of bed and I have to go to the bathroom, that's when I start my day. I don't get back in bed for 2 to 3 more hours, because then there's nothing calling me out of bed, really, like, because that really, like, makes me get out of bed, so it's like, at that point, my alarm doesn't make me get out of bed. So anyway, the whole point is that you need to attach it to something you already do. And then, like, you are gonna do it already. You're gonna do that. Like, I know I'm gonna go to the bathroom when I get up. So I know that for sure, if I attach getting dressed, doing my hair, getting ready for the day, and starting my day successfully with going to the bathroom, it's just gonna end up doing that, because instead of attaching going back to bed, like it's like your brain attaches things together. So like when you get up, you go to the bathroom, you know, it's like you learn how to attach what is going on in your reality to what you want, and then you do actions, right? So it's like you go to the bathroom. When I got out of the bathroom, I can either see my bed and think, okay, I'm gonna jump right back in. A lot of people just do that habitually. Or I could see my closet and think, okay, it's time to get my clothes on, go get my, you know. So it's just taking those little things and changing them. And then visual reminders, calendars, tracking apps, stuff like that helps. Rewarding yourself, that's been good for me. So like, and then punishing yourself, like just stuff like that. But I think habit building is like the number one thing for me. Like, you don't want to discipline yourself in a way that's like, oh, I'm gonna buy myself something this weekend because I did this. I feel like you're gonna spend a lot of money on yourself just trying to build a successful life. Like, I think it should be a given that you are successful, so you shouldn't be rewarding yourself for being successful. Like, obviously, if you have like a good week at work, you got a promotion, like celebrate by all means, but you shouldn't reward yourself just for getting up and going to work, or like doing your homework, or doing like things that you should just be doing. Discipline is about doing the things that need to get done. If you're not doing the things that need to get done, that's just lazy. That's just bad. That's just bad habits. So you need to form good habits. And so by rewarding yourself, you could say, okay, I had a really good month. I didn't break my habits. Like, maybe like over a time period, but I wouldn't do it every so often. Like, every day is too much for sure. But punishing yourself, that's good, because you don't want to be punished. Like, everybody wants to be rewarded. I'll do this, I'll be rewarded all day. Nobody wants to be punished, right? So what you want to do, instead of like, okay, if I go to the gym today, I'll get this is what I'm talking about, because it's bad for you. Like, if you tell yourself, I'm gonna go to the gym every day, and if I go to the gym, I get a sweet treat when I get home, it defeats the whole purpose, because you're literally doing it just for instant gratification. If you say, if I'm gonna go to the gym, but if I don't go to the gym for an hour, I have to put $1 in the savings jar and I can't take it out for a whole year. That's real discipline, because you're telling yourself, if I don't go to the gym, there's a consequence, not a reward, a consequence. And the consequence of you not going to the gym is you're gonna get unhealthy, right? The consequence of you not going to work is you're not going to have money, right? The consequence of you not cleaning your house is you're going to have a dirty house, right? And you don't want these things. You don't want these consequences in your life. You want good consequences. You want good things. So you need to form good habits. So the way you want to punish yourself is by doing, like, if you're doing something bad, you're lazy, you're not going to the gym, you're skipping out, you're eating bad food, you put $5 in that same jar. You say, bad me. I should have been to the gym. You know, you shouldn't be easy on yourself about that stuff. Discipline is not about being easy on yourself. It's about showing up, you know? And it's not about forming, oh my God, I'm going to go to the gym for 5 hours. I need to be so disciplined that I get my goals done all this week. No, you don't need to set goals tomorrow. You need to set habits too. Because, like, for example, you don't want to say, oh, I'm gonna lose 50 pounds in a week. No, because that's not what you're not even gonna end up having a plan, going to the gym. You're just gonna, 2 weeks later, you're just gonna look at the scale and you're gonna be disappointed in yourself. Instead of setting a end goal like, oh, I'm gonna sell 30 houses this year, or I'm going to lose 50 pounds. Instead of setting an end goal, set habits. So instead, I need to make sure I go to the gym 1 hour today, so that and if I don't, I'll put $1 jar. I need to make sure I lead generate today for 2 hours and call clients and follow up for 2 hours, or else I have to put money in the jar. I need to make sure that I do my homework and I do all of it, or else I have to put money in the jar. It's not about, I need to make sure I get my degree. It's about, you need to make sure you get your homework done. You don't need to make sure you have 70 closed deals. You need to make sure you get your clients taken care of daily and generating new clients daily, making new appointments, and getting houses under contract daily. You know what I mean? So forming daily habits that will lead to the dream life that you want. So I hope you guys like this video. It went a little longer than my last videos. I like keeping them around 10, but it's okay. I hope you have a good day. Like, subscribe. Thank you.